Good morning, America! I'm so excited to be here. Not to brag or anything, but I actually woke up at 7, so I think I've beaten jet lag already. That will probably come back to bite me later. Look at the view outside my window. It looks so cool. I absolutely love American houses. If I could pick up an American house and drop it in the UK, I definitely would. So to be able to like just look out on loads of them, I feel like I'm in Pretty Little Liars. Anyway, I'm not sure what the plan of action is for today. I'm here with my mum and my sister, so this first week is going to be pretty chilled, I think. I think we are going to go into Disney at some point today. I'm not really sure what the plan is. I'm kind of just letting them do what they want to do because next week they're working. And Charlie, my boyfriend, is joining us, and I know that then we're gonna do like full on Disney. So I'm not too like, as much as I'm itching to get into the parks, I'm not like, oh my god, we have to go now. I'm quite chilled. I kind of want to explore the area a bit. I got really bad cramp in my leg last night and I'm still limping, which is silly, but I think that happens I think when I get really dehydrated. So I think it was just that I was really dehydrated on the flight. But so maybe I'll go for a little walk to try and stretch that out and have a look at all the houses. Oh my god, that actually tastes like Reese's peanut butter cups. That's fantastic. I've done all my skincare. I'm just putting some face sun cream on before I do my makeup. I think we might be going into Animal Kingdom for a little while today, which is fun. So I'm gonna get like dressed and ready for that. I've got some very good Animal Kingdom specific outfits, you know. But before all of that, I need to put my makeup on. I've also been Googling tips for driving in the US because I'm probably going to drive today for the first time and I'm kind of nervous. I mean, obviously mostly it's the same. I drive an automatic car at home and it's an automatic car, so that's good. You actually cannot beat the feeling of a fresh beauty blender. Yeah, apparently there are a few like differences to bear in mind when driving over here, including apparently undertaking is just legal and that's fine. Although most people in London do that anyway, so that will hardly come as a surprise. But also, there were a couple of other things I needed to remember. Oh yeah, you can actually go on a red light if it's a right turn, which I think that's the one that will confuse me the most. And then the other one is that apparently if there is like a junction, there is no like right-of-way system in the same way that we have it. It's just like whoever gets there first. So if 4 of you pull up to a junction all in different directions, but like almost at the same time, you will have to pay attention to who like physically got to the line first or something. I don't know. I'm used to driving in London where everyone drives like an idiot anyway. I don't, I would like to add. I feel like I'm very used to people just ignoring whose right of way it is and stuff, so hopefully actually that will give me a bit of an advantage here. Okay, outfit for Animal Kingdom ready. If you watch my pack with me video, you'll know I planned on wearing like a little like animal print bag that's kind of a bum bag but crossbody, kind of like this. But I've just realised it's way too small. It doesn't even fit my phone. That was silly. For Disney World, that is the last thing you need. So I've gone for something slightly bigger, still not too big, but yeah, this is my outfit for the day. I picked it because I don't know what the weather's like yet really. So at least this way I've got layers. So I've got these trousers, these are from ASOS. Just some Nike Air Force Ones, and then this is my TikTok shop Made Summer bodysuit. I got this shirt from Morrison's last week if you remember, and then this bag is just from ASOS, and this is the fit. I actually really like it. And I was going to put, oh, and I've got these tortoiseshell sunglasses on from ASOS, and I was going to put some ears on, but then I realised I can buy some new ones. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's go to Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom, let's go. We are in. I love Animal Kingdom. I actually think it might be my favourite park. But I realised online recently there's actually a lot of it that I haven't done before. The whole Rafiki's Planet Watch thing, I've never gone over there, and there's so much of like the animal stuff that I've never really done.
Where do we go?
We're heading to Expedition Everest, so we're looking for Asia, I think. There is the Tree of Life. That's actually something else I haven't done. Apparently there's like a walkway that takes you really up close to it. I've never done that, but I'd love to see the carvings like closer up, so we'll either do that today or another day later in the trip. We'll see. Here we are, Asia, that's what we're looking for. There's like a Moana live music thing going on as well. I love Animal Kingdom so much. The vibes are just immaculate. I've seen people talking about this stuffed pancake sandwich on TikTok, and I don't think it's for me. It looks a bit strange. What do you guys think? We have found Everest. I'm kind of nervous actually. Going on this one as like the first ride of the trip, it feels very like plunging myself into the deep end. But I'm here for it. For any of you who haven't been before, basically the like concept behind Expedition Everest is that you are a, what's it called? Like a explorer, yeah, going up Mount Everest, hopefully looking for the Yeti, basically. So there's like explorer themed stuff all around. There's like shops down there that look like they sell like backpacks and stuff. They don't, they're just themed. But this is like the biggest roller coaster in this park. Although actually, well, the Avatar coaster is cool as well, but that's a simulator. So this is like the big one. So this is like the office, the exploration company office, I think. And all the equipment. We're just walking through the queue now. that was very fast. Oh, they've got so much merch. I love the gift shop. The jet lag is quite strong, so I am starving, even though it's not even 12. We're gonna go and try and get some early lunch. I think from the Yak and Yeti, which is one of my favourite restaurants in Animal Kingdom, I think. But I don't know if they'll do walk-ins, so we're gonna try. I think they do also have like a quick service thing on the side, but I think we'd quite like to sit in somewhere with aircon. We're just having a look at the ears selection. I've never seen any like that before. I quite like these. They're like faux leather. Yeah, they do actually. Oh yeah, they're cute. Very classic.
Who are you guys doing the ride?
Oh, and this is what I saw in wherever we were yesterday. Where were we? Publix. For $10. How much are they here? Oh, $34.99. That being said, they are nicer than the Publix ones. This is the Yak and Yeti. There's also a quick service version over there, but we're gonna sit down for the sake of aircon. And they do like Asian inspired food. It's really good actually. I've had the I think sweet chili chicken that I had before, and it was really, really nice. So I have just asked for a walk-in. They said they can do it, but it's gonna be a 15-minute wait. So we're just gonna have a wander around and look at some shops or something. We're just sitting here waiting for our table to come up, and there's some island drummers on a boat that have just gone past. That was so funny, that came out of nowhere. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, that is a whole fish. I think I'm gonna have, where is it? The menu's way bigger than I remember it being. Sweet and sour chicken, I think, yeah. This looks so good. I got sweet and sour chicken with chicken fried rice.
There's a lot of chicken.
It is a lot of chicken, isn't it? Mum got, what did you get? Firecracker shrimp? Yeah. And some rice as well. I love it in here. That was so good. Now we are on our way over to Africa to go on the Kilimanjaro Safaris. This is where we're going, Kilimanjaro Safaris, and the wait time is an hour, which is actually not too bad. I've waited a lot longer for this safari before, and the weather's not too warm, so hopefully a lot of the animals will still be out and about. When we arrived earlier, the parking attendant guy was telling us that there's a new baby elephant apparently. She was born in December, but she's only been on the safari since February, but it's very noisy. We've somehow found ourselves right at the front of the safari, which is so cool. Oh wait, are we meant to be on that one? Or this one? Two. Oh, okay, fine.
If you're on the roadside, watch your hands, arms, feet, and legs as those doors close.
These are all the animals that we can look out for. I really hope we see that baby elephant.
Outside there's
I love baby elephant.
My name's Pat. On our right right is the okapi. Okapi are the closest known relative to the giraffe. They have prehensile tongues just like their giraffes do. Little ossicones on the top of their head, which are like tiny horns covered in hair. On either side of the truck are the bongos. Bongos are a species of antelope. Both male and female bongos have horns, which does not exactly help us to identify them. But over to our left here are the greater kudu. Greater kudu are another species of antelope, but only males of their species have horns. We also like to put their nests together during mating season to create neighborhoods. We call it colonial nesting. It's pretty specific to them. Can't spot them up here. Another great place to try to see them is the Gorilla Falls Trek. So there's an underwater viewing window where you can actually see them go swimming by eye level.
Oh my god, there are so many zebra.
Prehensile tongues to strip leaves off of branches just like their cousins, the okapis. Hanging out with a wildebeest or two. Wildebeest get their name from the Afrikaans word for wild beast. They are actually a member of the antelope family. Elephants are a lone elephant hanging out. We generally assume that's most likely some males. Whereas if we see a large group of elephants or a group of elephants that have young ones with them, we generally assume those are most likely females and therefore a matriarch herd. It is very, very rare to see males hanging around young elephants. Like that one.
Oh wow. The baby.
Now these are the greater flamingo over here. Greater flamingo get their pink coloration from the brine shrimp that they eat. It has beta carotene in it. When they hatch from their shells, they're a gray silver color. As they get older, they lose those baby feathers and turn white, and eventually pink if they eat enough shrimp. Only male waterbuck have horns, so we know that's a female. We don't know where her sister is. They're normally very close to each other.
An ostrich.
Oh yeah, there's two female ostriches over there. Ostrich are the largest flightless birds and the fastest two-legged creatures because they can run up to 45 miles an hour. Because of their small size, they are farm favorites. They don't need much land to be happy. Still get byproducts like milk and cheese from them though, which makes them a great secondary source of income.
Look at them.
We have gotten straight off the safari and run over to Dino Land because I saw that Dinosaur only has a 10-minute queue. And Dinosaur is one of my favourite rides ever. I love it. So let's go. We're on the front again. How do I keep doing this?
When an asteroid hits, let's roll! Okay, now let's go get that dino.
How scary I find
Computer,
this.
what are you tracking?
Styracosaurus.
Not our dino.
Warning, meteor shower.
I completely forgot how scary I find that. There is something about how big the dinosaurs are and the fact that they come at you out of nowhere in the dark that really just like freaks me out. But anyway, it was very fun. It's quite a jolty ride, but like in a very fun way. We just grabbed coffees on the way out of the park. I got this Savannah banana latte, which is, I think it said strawberry and banana and maybe also chocolate syrup in this coffee with like, it's got like glacé cherries on the top and whipped cream. I got it because I wanted to try like one of the more out there snacks. I don't know if you can count iced coffee as out there, but I would say a strawberry flavoured iced coffee, well, strawberry and banana, you know, it's not the normal coffee and it's pretty good. Very sweet. And I don't know if I would have it again. It's nice to have a cold drink in this temperature. And actually, it's not bad. We were just walking around the car park, but like separately because we've completely lost the car. Oh, have you found it? Oh, amazing. Don't know where Amber is. Success. Hello. I haven't actually filmed anything in a while. I am so warm. I'm just sitting down in the shade for a moment to stop myself from overheating. But basically, as I mentioned, I can't remember if it was earlier in this vlog or in yesterday's vlog, my mum and my sister are out here for a cheerleading competition and I've just like tagged along. They're doing some cheerleading stuff at the moment at the All-Star Sports Hotel. So we left the park and came here, and I've just been wandering around the All-Star Resort, which is so cool because I've never stayed here. I've stayed in the Art of Animation, which is next to the Pop Century. So those are basically the 5 value resorts in Disney. I was looking it up earlier. Basically, Disney have like 3 different tiers of hotel. They've got a value, a moderate, or a deluxe, I think it's called. And that within that, sorry about that. And within that, there are 5 value resorts. So there's the All-Star Sports, All-Star Music, and All-Star Movies, and then there's Pop Century, and there's the Art of Animation, and they've all got really different theming. So All-Star Sports is obviously sports themed. So I had a really good look around there first, and I was filming a TikTok actually because I thought it might be helpful for people if they're looking at staying there. And also it was just really fun, and it really gave me the like incentive to properly walk around and have a good look at it all, because what I didn't realise is that it's split into 5 sections. So there's like a surf section, a tennis section, a basketball section, a baseball section, and a football section. So I was like wandering around, and then I stumbled across the music hotel, which is so cool. If you haven't noticed behind me, I've got a top hat because I'm currently sat in the Broadway bit. I can hear some Disney musical soundtracks happening in the background. They're currently playing Practically Perfect from Mary Poppins. I hope you can't hear, because if you can, then YouTube are gonna give me a copyright strike. But basically this is a Broadway section, which is so cool. There's like musical posters everywhere. I'll show you when I'm on my way out, but I just sort of stuck myself right at the end to get a quiet place to film. And there's also a country section, a calypso section, a jazz section, and a rock section. And I haven't decided whether to carry on going over to movies yet or whether to head back towards sport, because I actually think they'll be done soon, but I did want to go and have a look around all 3. So maybe I'll give them a call and find out how far away they are. But I've also just been having a look around the gift shop. You fell again. If you want to see more of that, obviously head over to my TikTok, because I will be posting those probably before this goes up realistically. But I've already made my first gift shop purchase. You really do not want to stay there, do you? It's almost as if I'm trying to purchase. This is the current setup. This is my tripod right now. So I'm not surprised it's not working, but I would appreciate some cooperation, please. Let me see if I can use a phone to like prop it up a bit more. Is that working? Maybe. Yeah, anyway, made the first gift shop purchase. It's actually not for me, it's for Charlie. But when he was looking at what he wanted to wear when he comes to Disney World, he's coming next week, he saw this hat that was a Disney Nike collaboration, and we didn't know if they were actually even still available, but they were being sold online for so much money, and it was still $40 plus tax, so like $42 something, but that was a lot cheaper than we found it for online. But I'm trying not to put like my fingers over it because it's obviously so like clean and fresh and white, but it's got Mickey embroidered on the front and then the Nike tick embroidered on the back. It is actually very nice. I don't really wear hats, but maybe I'll nick it off him one day. I don't think he'll let me because of my makeup, and that's fair enough. I'm actually really enjoying doing Disney at this pace, like a much slower pace, and like exploring a little bit more than I normally do, because I'm getting to see the little corners that I don't normally get to see, which is quite fun. How far am I from All-Star Movies? Let's have a look. Oh, I'm not far. Or I am quite far actually. I do have quite a bad headache. Maybe I shouldn't do it. Nah, I'm gonna do it. I'm only gonna be here once. I never get to be here. I'm going to explore. I'm at All-Star Movies now. It is absolutely huge. I've already done most of it, but look. Buzz, Woody, Bo Peep, and is it Rex? The little dinosaur? I think so. This is so cool. I didn't realise there'd be sections themed around like specific movies. Look, it's the door to Andy's room. So this is the Toy Story section, and then there is also a Fantasia section, a Herbie Love Bug section, a, what are the other ones? 101 Dalmatians section, that one was cute. And the Mighty Ducks section. That one feels a bit random to me, but I don't even think I've ever seen the Mighty Ducks, so that's a me problem. Okay, Mum and Abba came and picked me up in the car, which saved me the walk back because, oh my god, I ended up doing about 12,000 steps between those 3 hotels. But anyway, we're at Disney Springs now, and we're just going to pop into Sephora. Just a little pop, probably just a browse, probably won't even buy anything. Things that makes you look snatched. It's like... It's like you need like powder and you need no, it's more, it's, yeah, maybe you need like, you put your fingers through a loop sometimes and then, oh, a powder puff. Yeah, I need to not look like Alvin the Chipmunk. Apparently the Tatcha moisturiser is like life changing. I've never tried it. Is it this one? Must be. Powder puff acquired. We tried to get a table at a couple of places in Disney Springs, but there was a really long wait, and basically all of us have just been hit by like the jet lag. So we just decided to sack that off for the evening, go and get some food and get an early night. And so we were just seeing what we could find on the way back to the house. And we've come across a Chili's, and I've never been to a Chili's before. I know it's like a household name in America, but I actually don't even know what they sell, but we're gonna give it a go. We are really going for an American cultural experience this trip. The drinks have just come in literally like less than 30 seconds after ordering them, and they are gigantic. I got the creamy Cajun pasta, no, the ultimate Cajun pasta with chicken and shrimp, and I think this is like a piece of garlic bread. It looks very good actually. Mum got steak and mashed potatoes, and Amber got the same as me. That was actually pretty good. The food was not bad. It was like, it's not going to change the world, but it was decent. It was very varied. They had like fajitas, quesadillas, and obviously we had pasta, and it was good. The portion sizes were huge though. I've got some to take away. I don't know if we'll eat it, but I just felt like that's like a whole portion. So figured we'll take it back to the house, and maybe we'll eat it for lunch tomorrow, who knows. But it is actually my birthday tomorrow, so birthday Chili's, lunch maybe. We are back, and Jesus Christ, I am exhausted. Although Chili's was actually a very good option for what we needed, but there were so many people having their birthdays in there. Like, the restaurant wasn't that full. There was maybe 7 or 8 other tables, and while we were in there, 3 of those tables all had birthdays. I was like, does everyone come here for their birthdays? Is that a thing? Should I come back tomorrow? Am I here on the wrong day? Yeah, it didn't blow me away, but it filled a hole. The food was tasty. There was a lot of variety, and most importantly, we were in and out, having eaten the food and out within 20 minutes. It has genuinely taken me longer than that to get a McDonald's before, so can't complain really. Although the waiter did ask when I ordered the food, he was like, are you okay with green onions? And I was like, yeah. And I just said yes by default, because I was like, yeah, well, I'll literally whatever, I'm so hungry. But what are green onions? I haven't got to the bottom of that, because there are red onions, the purple ones, and there are brown onions, or white onions, whatever they call them. Does he mean a spring onion? Is that a green onion? I couldn't see any spring onions in it. I'm gonna Google it. Green onions. Scallion, which is similar to a spring onion, apparently. I didn't see any of those. Doesn't even matter. Anyway, today was really fun. I'm definitely normally quite a planner when it comes to the Disney trips, but it's quite nice actually, like waking up without a plan and just sort of seeing where the day takes me. That being said, we did find it really difficult to get any food this evening, particularly if we were staying on site, because like even at Disney Springs, just everything was so full, which is why I tend to really plan it to like within an inch of its life, because normally obviously you've got such limited time and you've paid so much money to come and you want to make sure that you've got everything done. But it is quite nice doing it at a slightly different pace. It's a bit like the last New York trip I did. me and some of my friends decided to go to New York with literally 9 days notice. This was last year because, oh, I just lost an earring. Because I really wanted to see them play in Parade on Broadway. So we just went with, yeah, literally just over a week's notice. And we didn't really plan anything except that one Broadway trip. And literally in the morning we would just like get up and just leave the hotel and be like, are we going left or right? Like literally no plans, no thoughts, just vibes. But it actually turned out to be my favourite New York trip I've ever done, I think. And I have done several New York trips. It's like my go-to. I cannot get enough of New York. But we ended up doing lots less like touristy stuff and more just like exploring, which was really good fun. Like on one of the days we found ourselves walking around an auction in an abandoned hotel where they were like auctioning off the hotel furniture. And like obviously I never would have planned to do that because when you go to New York, that's not really the sort of thing you'd factor into your itinerary. Like Empire State Building at 10, abandoned hotel at 11. But it was really good fun, and I feel like this trip is kind of the equivalent of that. Like it was actually really fun just walking around all the hotels today and having a look. Like I was just being nosy, and because I'm here for like 2 full weeks, I'm quite chilled because I know that I will get everything done. Although I think I probably am gonna write like a big itinerary for next week when Charlie gets here, because it will be his first time in America full stop, but also at Disney World, so I want to make sure that he like sees all the, you know, the highlights. But also that's making me like be quite chilled this week because I know that next week I'm gonna do literally everything. So obviously some of it I'll do twice, but I'm just vibing. It's quite good fun actually. Although walking around those hotels today, oh my god, I was exhausted. I actually don't know what my step count is in the end, but I think it must be well over 10,000. Oh my god, 19,000 steps, and that is with me checking out and going to bed at 8. Actually it's nearly 9. The number of steps you do at Disney World, it really is no joke, guys. Some people ran the London Marathon this weekend. Yeah, but have you done a week at Disney? Just doing a big skincare routine. I'm actually finding that because my skincare is out on the counter, I'm actually doing my skincare at night, whereas normally I have it in my cupboard. And I have very bad object permanence. Like if something's not in front of me, it doesn't exist. And so I sort of just don't use it. I'm turning 28 tomorrow, so I'd better, you know, kick it up a gear. My lips are still really dry, by the way. I've been moaning about it all day. In case you were worried, I'm sure you were. I'm gonna brush my teeth and go to bed. Thank you so much for watching my first day in Orlando vlog. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you tomorrow for my birthday vlog. Bye guys.
Square with a horn makes you wish you weren't born every time he plays. But with a square in the act, you can set music back to the caveman days. I've heard some corny birds who tried to sing. Still a cat